Guam's once robust ship repair capabilities have fallen on hard times, and the short-term prospects are dimming as the military buildup fades. Big Blue is the biggest casualty of the decline, sunk on January 2nd of this year after the hatches were left open during a high surf advisory. It was finally raised to the surface the first week of March. But GITA Administrator Carl Pangilinan confirms it is still not operational.
They got it above water in March, around March-ish, and so from that point to now, I think there's some ongoing work being done to the actual dry dock. In my communications with Guam Shipyard, there are also some upgrades that are being done to meet certain Navy codes and specs, and so that part is still ongoing.
But it's not operational yet, is it?
Not from my understanding.
And because Big Blue is not certified yet, it lost out on the opportunity to repair the Guam-based subtender, the USS Frank Cable, which had to return to the West Coast for repairs. As a result, have they lost work?
Yes, I believe the latest, the USS Frank Cable job was not awarded to them, and it could have been because of a number of factors. But from my understanding, the obvious one is that their dry dock wasn't to code, wasn't certified, and wasn't fully functional.
But it's jobs lost at rival Gulf Copper that concern Guam Senator B.J. Cruz most.
I have a list of 72 employees at Gulf Copper that had to be laid off this week before Christmas.
Gulf Copper, a Texas-based firm with an office in Agate. The company serves the military's Sealift Command. They set up shop on Guam back in 2007, hoping to capitalize on the buildup. Operations manager Tony Kanata told us that the layoffs are due to the lack of work from the Sealift Command and are not related to Guam Shipyard's troubles with Big Blue. But Senator Cruz questions why Guam Shipyard is allowed to employ H-2 workers while skilled local workers at Gulf Copper are being let go.
I'm hoping to get the EEOC out here to review it, and I want them to come out and look at this and see whether or not this is discriminatory towards the local workforce, whether or not we could be cutting back on the number of H-2s that we're bringing in, and instead employing the Camachos, the Chargalas, the Canatas, the Tenorios, and the Agahans on this list.
This is this is a tragedy for 72 people to be laid off.
It's a travesty.
The target of any EEOC probe, says Cruz, should be Guam Shipyard and the Guam Department of Labor.
I would have them look and see whether or not the practice at Guam Shipyard is discriminatory, and at Department of Labor is discriminatory and not fulfilling its responsibilities.
However, Pangilinan says the shipyard has assured him that the H-2 workers they employ are specialty workers who can do jobs that no local worker can. And he says that shipyard owner Matthews Pothin has assured him that the shipyard has bid on some large projects and hopes to get Big Blue and his employees back to full employment soon.
I spoke with Mr. Pottins just earlier today. He said that they still have close to 300 employees full-time. Aside from the ship dock, the dry dock repair work, there's enough just regular ship repair functions that that can keep that crew busy.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.